All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it.
Mate, what you doing? Come on! I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Keep boxing.
And back.
Steady on with the jab though, steady with the jab and then look for your power shot. That's it, and don't forget a body. Mix it up, body and head. Start doubling the jab up. Vary your attacks.
Time.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Switch on, switch.
Do your business.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath.
Back.
Switch stance, that's it. Jim, you know you can do it, Jim. Push this. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
All the way through.
And time.
Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back.
Let's fight.
Get easy. Don't block the jab.
Slip, slip.
Time out.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
Let's go.
It's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. working. Switch self up.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Oh, good shot, good shot.
Time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes.
Let's fight.
Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay? One, two, three, four, five, six. Do you still want to fight?
Oh! Breathe, breathe, breathe. Take a count, take a count. Don't jump up.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
It's time for our tale of the... This is Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-time... Janibek Alimkhanuly, the unified middleweight champion of the world. What a decorated amateur career he had with a 307 record.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main... We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Good counter punch. That hook doesn't score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Blocks the right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, I hope you... Pull it right there! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, Johnny. Can they finish it? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complete.
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch caught him clean. This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Nice counter punch right up the middle. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? A swing and a miss with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A very competitive competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the score.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Quick punch scores. Counter punching. There's a scoring blow. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Janibek in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Get this boxing back together.
There's the bell for round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little favourite and pickpocket him.
Good punch. Catch and shoot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Time for the 5th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack, boy, so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set, I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team, and I'll send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way of this heat. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo. Step to the place where my J's are with all nine and I'm on a mad one. I don't want no attention from that gal if she ain't a bad one. Man try tell me the 3-5 come too stinky as Cali that packs from. And if I go broke, N95's a nightclub slapped on. Soon put Chef on the map, son. Don't pop with too many brothers, they cap enough. Dog, I don't care about the past, that bad in the present and you can get wrapped up. I don't deal with pests, man got no fertilizer for them. Go on then run up your mouth yet again, Joe get sent all the way up like Rem. Nah, that ain't the flex, so I got J's on my feet, they're retro. They can act like they got bars. I got bars in my name like Esco, and I'll slap them off like Crespo. Go dish out the news like Metro, and it's punks know that I don't tech joke. In person, they reject smoke. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. War with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. Don't want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone?
His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh is ringside for this massive event here tonight at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Egis Kavaliauskas. He stands 175 centimeters tall with a reach of 180 centimeters. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terrence Bud Crawford. Egis Kavaliauskas, a fantastic amateur career, fought in the Olympics, and now is really making a... Terrence Bud.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be here. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A perfect counter lands. Defense is not an option for these two. This fight has a real good flow to it. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice straight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Straight right just misses. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Back and forth they go. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get... Kavaliauskas is hurt. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punching. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. What would you tell this guy? On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
And he scores with the counter. Just misses with that jab. He parries that left jab away. That uppercut doesn't get through. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They both want the knockout. Straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last. On to the fourth we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter punch. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which fighter will say no mas? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Can't find a home with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Good punch. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Those counter punches have to hurt. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about what the Mean Machine did in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next? And there's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant this trallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn. You're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown.
Who could forget what happened here May 18th, 2024? Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight title. Next to me, of course, is... It's the Towering Inferno. Can you imagine having to deal with this guy's frame? They call him, of course, the Towering Inferno. Egas.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can hear everything. Can you imagine being a fighter walking into this? We're going to see that any minute now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. That counter punch caught him clean. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Well done with that counter shot. Nice quickness to avoid that punch. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
Here we go. It's round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. He misses with that straight left. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe this? He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter punch right up the middle. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round three. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Whoa, Johnny! Kavaliauskas is hurt! Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Nobody home with that hook. How about that time counter shot? Perfect counter shot. Trying to land that jab. Just missed with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it's like two different